Hi guys, so this is my mommy's channel, and she's your girl, so she's gonna do something for y'all today, and she's gonna do makeup.
This is Ursula Living, and I am your girl Ursula. You guys, we are finished with 2020. We are now officially in 2021. So happy new year. I hope that this year brings a lot of healing, blessings, an abundance of love, and an abundance of restoration, like just trying to get back to some normal kind of consistency in life or what have you. So what better way to start off 2021 than with a full face of Fenty Beauty, and I will be featuring their new product, which is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. A couple of videos ago, I did show you my experience with the powder foundation, how I found my color and just using it. Also, I showed you on one side I used the powder foundation with a brush, and then on the other side I did use the sponge applicator that comes with the powder foundation, just to kind of give you guys an idea how the different ways that you can apply the powder foundation. But today I wanted to really step it up a notch. I want to try the powder foundation over their one of their liquid foundations, and today I will be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Hydrating Foundation. Probably saying that all wrong. And I do have it in the color 345, which I absolutely love, and it matches pretty good with my skin usually. And I do still have the powder foundation in 345, and of course the color that I will be my go-to color, which is 330. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the liquid foundation, and then on one side I'm going to use a brush to show 345, so it'll be 345 liquid and 345 powder. And then on the other side I will do the 345 liquid on top of the 350 powder, because sometimes when you have the same color on top of the other color, just kind of like mushes together, maybe it's a little flat. But if you maybe go a shade lighter, maybe that'll help. I don't know, but we're just going to try it out both ways. We're just gonna have some fun here. So here we go. All right guys, so I have already prepped my skin with moisturizer and a little bit of a primer and spray and all that stuff, and I will have all those products listed in the description box, but we're gonna jump right into this. So I'm gonna start with my eyes first, and then we'll move on to the foundation. All right guys, so as mentioned, I have already prepped and primed my face with other products, and I'll put those down in the description box below. But right now I'm just going to go ahead on in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer base, and I just like to kind of spread it all over on my eyelids, and I'll even just take my fingers. Sometimes I'll use a brush, but most of the time I just take my fingers and just kind of pat it in, and then and just pat it in and make sure that it's in the skin real good and that I've applied it all over the eye. So now that I've primed my eyelids with the primer, I'm going to go ahead and set it with the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the color Honey. And I just put that on, and that just kind of sets it up so that I can go ahead and start applying my eyeshadow. And then guys, so for a quick kind of base to my eyeshadow, a lot of the times I will use a bronzer and it's really quick. Sometimes I'll use it all over. But for today I'm just going to apply it in the crease, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in the color Beijing Gal, and this is my favorite color to use from the Fenty Beauty bronzers, Beijing Gal, and I like to just kind of put it in my crease, and sometimes I just like to put it all over just to kind of have like something on my eyes, but today I'm just going to put it in the crease. And then today I'm going to use my Snap Shadow, Fenty Beauty Snap Shadows. I have the colors 5, I have the palettes in 5 and 7. Today I will be using 7. Today I'm going to be using the Snap Shadow palette number 7, and I'm first going to be going in with the color She Salute. And I like this color because it's kind of like that nice mustard marigold kind of color, and I'm just going to press this in to my eyelids, and I like to press it instead of going in a windshield type motion because it's kind of powdery, and I think pressing it in is better and you get a better color payoff from that. And then next I'm going to be going in with Fatigue. Now Fatigue is kind of like a nice brown greenish, I don't know, kind of color, but I'm just going to go in the outer corner and go in a little bit just to kind of give a little bit of depth, a little bit more traction there. Alright, and to get a little bit of concealing going on up under the eye, I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer, and I'm going to be putting this under my eye in the color 340. Now this is not my ideal concealer shade. This is a shade that I just wanted to try to see if it would go lighter, but I actually do not like it as a concealer shade, but because I have it and I ain't never took it back, we're going to use it for the sake of this video. I do have 350 and 345. I'm sorry, I do have 350 in concealer. I don't have 345, but I do have 350, and I just didn't want to use that because, of course, that's darker than even, you know, that's darker than the liquid foundation that I'm going to be using today. So I'm just going to apply this all over, and then I'm going to go back in with that Fenty Beauty setting powder in the color Honey. Now, I usually don't like to set honey, use this setting powder under my eye. Now, if I had, I think they have banana and maybe cashew, that would be a better color for me. But to set this under my eye, I really don't like it. But for the sake of this video, I'm trying to use as many Fenty Beauty products as I can. I'm going to use it under the eye. In general, I do like the Laura Mercier. And then, of course, I've never tried it in any of the other colors, but I'm sure if I had banana or cashew, it would just work a little bit better. So now next for the big shebang bang, I am going to be using the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the color 345. And today I'm going to be using a beauty blender to go ahead and apply this. It is a little bit damp, and I'm going to take about 1.5 pumps to cover my whole face. So I'm just going to apply this all over and blend this in, make sure that it's going good into the skin. Now I will say, for some reason today this is looking a little dark on me. I don't know why, and I don't know if it's just the camera, the lighting, or whatever, because my light, I'm using natural light and it's really bright, but it does look a little dark on me. But I do like this color, and now I'm wondering, should I use the 330? I don't know, but generally I like this color, but you know, we'll make it work for the sake of the video. All right, and so because we're going to be using that Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Soft Matte Powder Foundation as a setting powder for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Fenty Beauty Cream Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush in the color Rosé Latte, and I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to pat this on and just pat it in. I think that's the best way to use a lot of the cream type products, is just to use your fingers, and I really like it. And I really like this color because this color goes well with my skin tone, and it can go with a lot of different makeup looks, and I love it so much. And I'm really loving the cream and liquid type products as far as for blush and highlighter. And then next I'm going to go in with an oldie but goodie from Fenty Beauty. I'm going to use a matchstick. It's in the it's a shimmer skin stick. I can't talk today, but it's in the color Rum, and I'm just going to take this, and you can warm it up on the back of your hand and then use a brush to kind of put it in. And then sometimes I'll even just kind of like press it in and kind of run it across my skin, and then I'll take a brush and kind of like dap it in or press it into my skin and spread it that way instead of using my fingers. But this is still a oldie but a goodie product, and it gives you that glow, as you can see, and it just gives enough glow to just kind of, you know, plump up your skin a little bit. All right, so now it is time for the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder. Okay, and so next we're going to apply the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. On my left, your right, I'm going to be using the powder foundation in 345, and then on the right, your left, I'm going to be using the foundation in 330. I'm going to take these brushes. They're both a little bit different, but they are fluffy brushes. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply both the foundations. So again, we're starting off with 345. I'm just going to go ahead and try it with 330 on my right, your left. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Your right, my left. And same thing, I'm just going to take it, swirl it around inside, and this is going to finish off the look. We can't forget the Fenty Beauty mascara. Can't forget your mascara. I like this mascara more than anything. I like the brush. Mine's getting a little old, so it's looking a little clumpy here, but you know, we rolling with it because it's Fenty Beauty. Okay. And then last but not least, we're gonna go in with one of the cream, the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb creams, and I have honey waffles here, and I also have cookie jar. Which one should I use? Which one should I use? I think we're gonna go ahead and go with cookie jar, and we're just gonna apply that to the lips, and we're done. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. How y'all feeling about it? I've had it on for like 2-3 hours now, and I am liking it. I don't see a huge difference on how it looks on the skin. As far as the fact that I do have the liquid foundation and now the powder foundation on top, it looks fine. I don't really see a difference as far as color. Maybe this side, I don't know, this side might be a little bit more brighter. You still can see the blush, even though I applied the cream products and that matchstick underneath. You can still see the, look at that glow. You can still see that glow. You can see a little bit of the blush peeking through. This side I feel like is a little bit more matte, and I don't know why. And I used the fluffier brush on this side. But you can still see a little bit of the highlight in the blush, the cream blush as well. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like my left side, your right, which was the 345 on top of the 345? Or do you like the 345 liquid with the 330 powder on top? Which side y'all, what y'all thinking? Also, just FYI, since this is the second time I've used it in a Fenty video, I'm loving these cream gloss bombs. Is that what they call them? The cream, what do they actually call them? The gloss bomb cream. I actually love these so much. These are so cool. If you want a review on, like a more detailed review on them, they're pretty cool. But they do last, you know, they're pretty good. And they're kind of like anything else, you know, they're cream, so they are gonna wipe off, and they're not that thick, so they will wipe off as you eat, as you talk, as the day goes on. I noticed that for a little while, as the initial kind of color shine rubs off, that it does leave a little bit of tint to your lips, but eventually by the end of the day, if you don't reapply, it's gonna be all gone. But you guys, these are some good products. Fenty, you've done it. I don't know what they're gonna come out with next, but everybody is rooting for powder blushes, and I am too. I definitely love the cream, and I love the kilowatts, but the kilowatts have more like shine and all that kind of stuff too, and I would really love to just see some matte, just plain old powder foundations. That would be great. I don't know what else I would like to see from Fenty, but maybe some lip liners. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know what y'all think. But I'm definitely digging this, and the powder foundations are wonderful on their own as well as on top of foundation. So you guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the colors. Go back and watch my previous Fenty Beauty soft matte powder foundation review and my thoughts and everything. But I'm definitely loving it, and this is definitely a winner. Definitely a winner in my book. All right, and so until next time, be blessed, guys. Bye.